Yo, what's up, lovely people? It's your boy Leslie K once again, and I'm here with my second video. I'm sure you watched my first video and you loved it, I'm very glad you liked it. Today's episode is going to be on businesses we could start with very little or minimal capital, like $1. Yeah, $1 million businesses. Yeah, the $1 entrepreneurs. I'm sure you'd like it. So I posted this on Twitter sometime, on my Twitter handle sometime back, our businesses we could start with $1, and I got a lot of positive reviews and a few people who didn't really understand. So in our part of the world, in West Africa, okay, we usually spend around $1 a day on data, and the $1 for now is about 6 cedis, 70 pesos, 6 cedis, between 6 cedis, 50 pesos, and 7 cedis. It hovers around that area. So that's how much $1, if exchanged to Ghana cedi, would be as at the time of recording this video. That's 18th of February. So that's how much, let's say, the amount of data you spend on a daily basis online, okay, for all your activities on all the social media platforms is just $1. So now, where am I getting this concept from? Jumia, you know Yango, you know Uber, you know Airbnb. These are middlemen. You know Alibaba, AliExpress. These are middlemen businesses. And the business ideas I have are also middlemen businesses. The only difference between my or our business idea is that we are middlemen without much money, and they are middlemen who are established or have a lot of money. We are just trying to be smart middlemen, okay, smart businessmen. Money making is about being smart and not working so hard. If not, the Kayaye or the truck pushers or all those artisans who put in a lot of effort would have actually been rich than the people who are doing better than them, or the people who even employ them. The contractor who employs the mason is definitely almost always richer than the mason who works hard for him. So it's about being smart and having the skills. So the businesses we could start, and I'm going to list about 6, 7, or 8 of them. They are all in the same line. The first one being delivery business, food vendor business, men and women clothing business, like boutique, an online boutique kind of. Apple, in our parts, Charlie, Apple products sells. So iPhone and Apple products, MacBooks, and all the smart chargers and the other resources. Real estate agents, car dealership, and sneaker businesses. So I think as we go along, I'll get the others for us. So what's the concept, or how are we going to do this? So the first one, delivery business. So if you happen to be fortunate to stay around a place where there are a lot of Okada guys, these delivery business or these delivery guys are booming. Okay, they are making a lot of money. I think their Okada counterparts don't know so much about that, but they are actually making a lot of money. So if you happen to be around them, you could get like 3 of these riders on board. Like, you partner with them, you have their contact. Your job as somebody with a $1 and your smartphone is to promote the business you are doing or you are creating online. You have 3 Okada or delivery guys on standby. You link them up as and when you get orders. So you are promoting on social media, you're promoting on your Facebook, your Twitter, your WhatsApp, probably Instagram. If you want to do flyers, it's going to take you much more money than the $1. But if you're just going to do promotional with words, okay, you'll be able to manage the $1 you spend a day on these things. Get in touch with the Okada guys. Make sure you are reliable, or they are reliable as well. Whenever there is an order and you are contacted, you negotiate the price, they pick up, they deliver, you get paid, you get something. If probably 30 cedis that you charge, and probably 25 or 20 cedis is going to the delivery guy, you are getting 10 cedis for just linking up or acting as a smart middleman. The second one being the food vendor business. Okay, so Charlie, you have your favorite wache joints, your favorite banku joints, the banku and tilapia, the pork, the fufu. Charlie, they throw plenty. And you know what? You keep referring people to your joints. You keep recommending food joints to them for them to visit. Charlie, why are you not cashing out from it? So there are two ways you could go about this. Okay, there's one that you talk to the owner or the person in charge, and you let them know that that's what you plan to do. You are going to put them online, put them out there. They are usually mostly offline, and then you are online. So you are going to give them an online presence. Whenever there is a sale through you, you are going to get paid. You let them know. The other option is you have your contacts. You have their contacts on standby. You have your delivery. That's why the first business was the delivery business. You have your delivery people on standby. You get, whenever people order through you, promoted it online several times, people order through you, you get in touch with the vendor, and then you get in touch with your delivery guy. So you order, and then the delivery guy goes to pick it up. I don't make money from it, but I actually do that when with a Wache joint. I have a contact person at the Wache place that I usually call whenever there's an order. He already has a delivery guy on standby. So as soon as I order and make payment, the delivery guy goes to wherever I want it to be delivered to. It's feasible because it's working in a free mode. So if I want to add up or an extra 5 CDs, 10 CDs here and there, it's actually going to work and it's realistic. So third is the men and women's clothing business. And I'm just going to chip in the sneaker business as well because they are all in the clothing aspect. There are people running this business and are not actually keeping stock. So it works like drop shipping, where you don't have anything to do with the stock. You are just getting it as and when somebody places an order. So there's in Ghana, there's a place where we usually buy a lot of men and women's clothing. We call the place Tudu. People say it's Togo, but Charlie, forget you be a. So there are grades and then there are levels of quality in there. You just have to be sure of the level of quality you want. When it comes to men's clothing, the polo, the Hilfiger, anything from t-shirts to shirts and all those things, you're going to get them available. When it comes to ladies' clothing as well, you get them. You get shoes, you get belts. Almost everything is available there. With sneakers, there's this joint in Accra we call China House. You would also get access to them. And then you link up with the vendors. Sometimes it's hard. There are people you go to and they are not interested in doing this business with you at all. So sometimes it's hard, I understand. There was someone I wanted to do this car dealership thing. It's part of the business, car dealership. I wanted to help him do kind of and then sell his car he wanted to sell, and he said he wasn't interested in it. So it happens. And I've been to Tudu with a friend myself once, and there was someone who felt like because we are not buying, there's no need having a discussion with us. And there was someone who was readily supplying us with pictures of the clothing he wanted to sell. And so you get someone like that, and then you post online, you post on your various social media platforms. And when somebody places an order, once again the delivery comes in handy. You pick up, and it's best if you build a brand so that you don't even spend your money paying for the order. So you build a brand such that it's payment before. So when it's payment before, the person pays you the money, and then you send your delivery guy to go and pick it up and then get it sent. Or probably liaise with the owner of the shop who is selling, and then they give it to a delivery guy to go and deliver. You quoted your price, so you send the actual amounts that the person is selling it for to the vendor. Next is online Apple shop. So Apple and then the Apple products, the iPhones, the MacBooks, and all the resources, the AirPods, the smart chargers. So in our parts of the world, we know a lot of people appreciate Apple. They kind of hold Apple iPhones as a store of value. It kind of gives them some level of class, and people spend money buying, doing so, all of that. So we could go to where the shops are, bring them online. You are just bringing the people who are offline online. You are giving them an online presence. You are actually kind of being a digital marketer for them. You are doing an affiliate marketing, but in the old way, okay, because you are actually working and getting people to buy their products and probably adding your profits. So there are a lot of people. I met someone on Instagram. He posts his phones on Instagram, but you go and meet him at the shop, and it's not a shop owner. You meet him at the shop, and he's already discussed and bargained with the owner, and the owner understands that that's the business he's doing. So you meet him at the shop at Circle, Kokomlemle to be precise, and then he sells to you. Probably he gives you freebies, maybe phone case, phone charger, and a whole so it's booming. A lot of people are doing it. It works. So you could also try. And the sneaker business I mentioned, I was doing it with my kid brother. It was working. But with ours, we were putting money. Like when the order came, we went to the place I mentioned, and then we go and buy. So another one we should consider real estate agents. So aside the real estate companies that need marketers to promote their business that we could call, we could check their online profile and then get their emails or get their contacts and call and offer our services to them, and then maybe we get commissions in the form of affiliate marketing or something of that sort. There is the offline people who are in the physical realm, and we are bringing them to the online realm. It's not the physical realm and then the spiritual realm, no, but we are bringing them to the online realm. So all these landlords who have rooms available for rent or have buildings available for rent and are not tech savvy, so cannot post it online, we can be doing that for them and probably acting as agents, okay? And with time, as we make more money, we are going to build on from there. The same applies to the car dealership, and we could get in touch with the car dealership owners. Most of these car dealership owners actually do not own some of their cars because they have the space. So people park their cars. But we could get in touch with the car dealership owners, let them know we have the online presence, we are going to push. The little you add, before you realize you've made maybe some 1,000 cedis off a sale, maybe some 500 cedis off a sale, and you are booming. You are gradually growing your brand. Probably who knows, you could start. So anything that sells that's available offline, and from traveling bags, anything that sells that's available offline, from traveling bags, provisions, pharmacy, pharmaceutical, you could do that, but it's actually quite technical. Kitchenware or anything at all that sells, even services, you could be helping to act as a smart middleman and then make some money of it. So this is my second episode. I'm very glad that you're able to watch to the end. We would have a couple of other videos that would help us with our business, our career, and our personal lives or our personal development. So for now, I'm out, but before then, please share, subscribe, and like, and then lastly, turn on my notifications. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.